Norm, you ready? Here we go.
I welcome you to the mighty Washington Monument. The obelisk stands tall in an otherwise flat surrounding and dominates the landscape with its 169 meters, which makes it the highest structure in Washington, D.C. Not only that, but it is also the world's tallest stone structure and one of the world's tallest obelisks. The monument is surrounded by 56 U.S. flags, one for each state and one for each of the territories of the United States. Together with the nearby Lincoln Memorial and the World War II Memorial, the obelisks forms an area of not only beautiful and grand architecture, but also a source of inspiration. The obelisk is dedicated to, and has gotten its name, just like the city you're in, from George Washington. Washington was the U.S. general during the War of Independence, and later the first president of the United States of America. George Washington was born in 1732 in Westmoreland County, Virginia. He embarked on a career as a planter and became the owner of a fairly large estate. Through his half-brother, Lawrence Washington, he got involved in the military and served during the British-French War as a military officer. After the war had ended, he quickly went back to the business life and his plantations. It was only after the British imposed more and more laws on the colonies that George Washington got into politics. But when he did, he acquired a leading position right away, as he was selected as a delegate to the First Continental Congress. When the first fighting began in 1775, Washington, with his military experience, his charisma, and his reputation of being a strong patriot, was elected Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army. Later, when the war was won, he became the first president of the United States, and he was unanimously elected in 1789. The initial plan for a monument to honor George Washington was proposed in 1783 by Major Pierre Charles Enfant. Progress towards a memorial finally began in the year 1832, 100th year anniversary of Washington's birth, when a competition for the design of the memorial was announced. In 1835, the ones responsible for the competition described their expectations as follows. It is proposed that the contemplated monument shall be like him in whose honor it is to be constructed, unparalleled in the world, and commensurate with the gratitude, liberality, and patriotism of the people by whom it is to be erected. The winning entry was designed by Robert Mills, and the end result is the 82,000-ton heavy obelisk you can see today. The original entry did not only include the obelisk, but it was also surrounded by a circular colonnade, which top would feature Washington standing in a chariot. The cornerstone for this obelisk was laid on the 4th of July, 1848. Construction did, however, stop due to lack of funds and because of the Civil War in 1856. At this time, the monument was at a height of 45 meters. The colonnade part of the memorial was at this time put aside, as the monument project had enough funding problems already. If you take a look at the obelisk, you'll be able to see how tall the obelisk stood when the construction stopped, as there is a clear difference in the color of the stone at that level. The work later resumed from 1876 and completed in 1884, when the small aluminum cap was placed on the top. The monument was dedicated on February 21st, 1885, and officially opened in 1888, at which point was the tallest building in the world. The obelisk is built with granite and sandstone covered by white marble walls. The monument was financed to a large extent with private donations, and when a monetary donation wasn't possible, a popular alternative was instead to donate stone. This is the reason why the interior walls contain several different stones donated by individuals, societies, cities, states, and nations from all over the world. Inside the obelisk, there is an elevator which takes visitors to its observation point at the top. From there, visitors get a great view over the surrounding parks and Washington City. The original elevator was steam-driven and took 20 minutes from ground level up to the top. Luckily, today's elevator will take you to the top in 70 seconds. As early as 1888, an average of 55,000 people per month went to the top. Today, the Washington Monument has around 1 million visitors each year and has become one of the icons of the city.